Hello, my fellow humans, my fellow Americans, my fellow communists, my fellow Nazi supporters, my fellow gay rights supporters, my fellow gay haters, everyone in the world, hello. I have decided to make this video tonight to spread a little truth among the dark clouds of lies that the government has decided that it shall keep telling all of America, leading us around like helpless little sheep, feeding us poison while the wolves sit in the fields waiting to rip out our throats. If anybody remembers, back in 2007, when President Obama was first inaugurated into office, I believe it was 2007, wasn't it?
Yes, honey, it was 07.
He stated that the illegal wiretaps that the government had placed upon the innocent civilians' phones, listening in on our mundane and idiotic conversations, would be removed. He stated that he would give our police force the tools and skills they needed to help protect us innocent little sheep, us everyday working Joes. And over the years, while our pointless, idiotic war has continued, have our wiretaps been removed from our phones? Have our conversations stopped being listened to? Has the government stopped spying on us like they promised they would? The answer, my fellow Americans, is no. They let us think they have. They fooled us like blind little sheep, blindfolded us all, leading us to bog down in the swamp of self-comfort, saying, "Oh, Mr. Government, please stick your hand of righteousness and freedom up my puckered butthole."
Honey.
It feels so good.
Honey, you say you're not going to get loud, but then you get loud as hell.
But what we don't realize is the government has slowly and surely been trampling on our rights. They monitor us. And many of you will go and say, "Mr. Bowling, what rights have they violated? They're doing nothing but keeping us safe from the terrorist scum that surrounds us, from the immigrants that try to flood us." Well, to all you idiots, they are slowly but surely trampling out our right to free speech. They are slowly but surely trying to remove our right to bear arms. They are slowly but surely removing our right to privacy. which is in our Constitution. Something the Founding Fathers decided that we should have: a right to our privacy, a right to speak freely, whether it be for the government, against the government, for religion, against religion, and anything in between. The government is trying to make us obedient little lapdogs. And the whole point behind this is, if you have been paying attention to the news, you would know that Obama has recently went on TV and admitted that he has not stopped illegally wiretapping our conversations. In fact, he has expanded upon the wiretapping of our conversations. And does he apologize for this? No. He states that with security, with safety, the American people must accept sacrifices. So for me to feel safe, I should have to let you listen in on me and my cousin talking about the zombie video game we're playing. For me to feel safe, you should have to know if we're having a religious conversation. You should have to know if we're talking about shaving. Yes, because all this is so important to the government. Now, why are they wiretapping our phones? Looking for key little words like kill, president,
Actually, it's more like
overthrow,
bomb.
government,
and all that.
bomb, buildings.
Not buildings.
These are all little words that they're looking for. Why? So they can come to your house and say, hey, you're a terrorist. Or, hey, you're a threat to society. We're gonna lock you away so we can violate your rights even more. And for the president to come on the air and blatantly say that he's good, that we have to accept that our phones are going to be tapped, that the government is going to keep doing this unconstitutional act, is wrong.
If the people actually cared, they would have done something about it years ago.
Just like my girlfriend just said. But she just proved a point that I was going to make. All of you mindless little drone sheep
You haven't done nothing about
are
it. So you
just
can't say
going to
nothing.
go around and keep going and going, oh, well, we'll just let them continue tapping our phones. It'll end eventually. They'll get tired of listening. No, they won't. They'll continue listening. They'll continue spying. And if we let it keep going, they'll continue trampling on our rights as Americans. Even if they have to invent ways to trample our rights. Now, I personally think, for Obama blatantly stating that he lied in 2007, and that's what it is. It's a blatant lie. He had no intentions of removing wiretaps. In fact, he probably planned on expanding them the whole time. So he goes and what lies to us to get into office, expands the wiretaps, violating our rights even more. And what do we do about it? Nothing. What should we do about it? We should impeach him. We should get his lying ass out of office and get somebody, and I can't even say get somebody that'll tell the truth and actually do what they say they're going to do, because no politician will do everything they say they're going to do. Politicians are liars. That's what they're good at. They tell the sheep what they want to hear, so we'll vote for them. Then they go into office and do what they want. But the whole point is, he's come out. He doesn't even act like he's sorry for getting his hand caught in the cookie jar. He doesn't act embarrassed about it. He just says we're going to have to get used to it, that sacrifices are going to have to be made to have safety and security. Well, that's not something I accept. It's not a sacrifice that needs to be made. Thank you. I'm Matthew Bolin, also known as The Light. I hope you enjoyed this video and learned a little something tonight. Goodbye.
Got a secret, can you keep it with this?